In the Brutalist specifically, I don't know, it's hard for me to point to. David Lynch, for me, I have two favorite American filmmakers, Frederick Wiseman and David Lynch. So, you know, as it was reported recently when David made a statement that he was on a machine and that he had been diagnosed with emphysema, I've been processing the fact that he may not be making movies again, and you know, from that's a great loss for filmmakers. That's a great loss for audiences. He is one of the very, very few people who showed us what's truly possible. I definitely need to rest, but you know, the thing that's great about filmmaking is that there's a writing process and then there's a pre-production process and those processes are slow and things slow down. So, you know, when this campaign is over, I'll be able to spend many months at home with my daughter. But you know, this project took so many years that of course I had time to think on you know what I'd be working on next, and so I'm just slowly putting that together. But I'm not in a rush. It could be a year from now, it could be 2 years from now, but you know, all I care about is that you know that it's that it's
Meaningful,
good,
yeah.
that it's good.
Yeah. Sure, of course, yes. Did you not feel that he was happy at any point in his life?
I don't know, not 100% happy.
I don't know if I'm 100% happy. I mean, I think the expectation to find uh, ongoing happiness is unrealistic, especially if you're connected to all that is complex within this world. Um, y- I think Laszlo experiences great joy and moments of utter elation and moments, reprieves from his suffering and pain, but his circumstances are um, incredibly difficult. And the traumas that he experienced, he's lucky to feel to be alive and lucky to feel any sense of joy moving forward. So I think considering what the character endured, he's quite a happy uh, person. Contentment is also something that is fleeting, which I relate to. There are moments of sublime contentment, and they're fleeting. They go away. This is an enormous work, being a part of this movie. The joy is through the whole all the hardships of making it and overcoming the hurdles and having those moments where you connect to it, and then there's a very brief moment of contentment where you can rest and it is being received with such love, and I'm grateful for it. But that contentment shouldn't be expected to endure. And you have to keep looking for more inspiration and more ways that you can give and immerse yourself.
Everything is related. I mean, it's certainly not a film about drugs. It's a film about post-traumatic stress, and drug use is one way in which many people to this day they use it as an outlet to escape their pain and their own personal traumas. And you know, in the early 1950s in New York and Philadelphia especially, morphine and heroin was epidemic. And you know, for me, considering that Philadelphia at that point was chock full of immigrants that were processing the trauma of the previous decade, those two things must be related. So for me, the film is about this character processing his trauma, you know, through his relationship with his wife, trying to find a way to be physically intimate again. It's about him trying to process his trauma through his project. And so for me, it it's they're perhaps branches, but they're all from, the same tree.
I don't know. I don't consider it. I don't. I'm not a gambling man. But I'm grateful that I'm in this conversation. That I'm amongst a selection of really fine actors and contributors to our industry. Um, it's been a long time that I've been seen with this level of respect and recognition for the work that I've been giving my entire life, and I'm grateful to Brady for giving me an opportunity to shine. And you know, it is what it is, and it will be what it will be.